Yeah, we're good.
Good?
Yeah.
All right, everybody good?
I don't know.
I guess.
What do you mean you don't know?
That was my colic.
You got in his head about the colic.
What? He knows. He's been dealing with this whole life.
It's a fucking birth defect. You're making fun of it.
I have one too. It's like a bald spot
Do
on
you?
the side.
Girls, they can add shit.
We're
Yeah, I
leaving
put-
that in.
I
We're leaving
put-
that in. All right, bang, bang. Today is Wednesday. It is March 30th. Welcome to the Dog Walk. Presented by Barstool Sports. Got some behind-the-scenes people / I guess, in front of the scenes people. We got me. We got Danny C. We got Tom Lay. And we got Hannah, Miss Hannah. Your colic, you said you've been dealing with your whole life. It's a birth defect.
It is, and I don't appreciate you making fun of it. There's not much I could do to put it down. You put gel on it, it spikes back up. So yeah,
There's
it's just
got to
something
be
I
like
do.
a YouTube hack. For
There
colics.
is.
There is?
You just have to train it over time. Use a blow dryer after the shower and just over time.
But this specific spot though makes it much harder. Like I feel like a lot of people have it in the back of their head. That's
Let me
fine.
see.
I have no problem with it for the record. Eddie just pointed it out, so I had to address it. It's part of me now, all right?
I couldn't imagine. Do you use a blow dryer every day?
No, I never do.
No. That's rough. To
Why-
have to use a blow dryer
Yeah,
every
it's
day.
bad for your hair.
Why do girls never fully dry their hair? Like I get it, it's a lot harder to dry than guys, but I still feel like after the shower they take the towel to it and they could still do a little more drying with the towel, but they just choose not to every time.
Because, I mean, like, technically it's really bad for your hair to, like, use any heat products or even leave it in a towel for a while.
Oh,
Re-
really?
And it shows my
Yeah.
colic.
You knew this,
Cowlick.
Tom?
Yeah, it's not good.
Like-
It's also like towel drying is like not that great either,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
See, I thought that's a myth. I've always thought that was a myth, like how people say if you wear a hat, you're going to lose your hair.
Was
or
that
if
a
you wear a
myth?
bandana. No, I think that's a myth. I'm pretty sure that's a myth.
I don't know. Well, okay, so why is drying your hair with a towel bad?
It's just like when it's wet, like all hair is like really like vulnerable to damage. It's like too raw and like could rip easily. Like you shouldn't brush your hair wet really.
See, that's a good point.
You're
Makes
supposed to pat dry if you're gonna use
Yeah.
a towel.
Fuck. I go Tasmanian devil on my hair. That's probably why, yeah.
But your hair is like the fucking...
Do you do like the
Yeah.
yeah?
Like
Your
every
hair
day.
is like a golf course. Like that's like a rough hair. Up there.
I know Tom's fucking zooming in on my head right now.
I already did.
We know.
No, but for real, it's like very
Yeah,
thick hair.
this is why I'm a hat guy. I chose not to today.
Well, I mean, you don't have to be though. It's not like you're gonna lose it.
Yeah, this shit is thick. It's not
It's
going
very
anywhere.
thick. Yeah.
You're so lucky. I got some thin hair.
Do you?
Yeah. I'm not balding. Feels like it though. Like I have really like thin Asian hair.
Do you think you'll bald at some point?
Doesn't everybody, but no.
Yeah.
I have like a bald spot right here from my side part back in the days.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why is that? Like you said, thin Asian hair.
Like Asians have like good hair because like I don't have to straighten my hair like ever. It's like this is like my natural hair. But it's really thin. So it's like, you know, when people have like a lot of hairs in follicles.
Yes.
So that's like one thing. I don't. And then the like strand of hair is either like thick or very fine. Because I have very fine, thinning hair.
How are you doing up top, Thomas?
Was my hair?
Yeah.
I think it's pretty
Looks
decent,
nice.
right? Yeah. I mean, I always say
Looks
like
nice.
the hairdresser always says I have thick hair.
Yeah, it
They
looks
use
nice.
like thinning shears, so I think that's good.
How's your hair?
The crown's a little thin, and Dave offered me his guy if I wanted to get a touch.
Oh,
up. What do
really?
you think of that? Yeah.
You should use that.
You think I should?
Yeah, 100%. Because you got to do it now. I feel
Yes.
like, right?
You gotta be proactive.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't get it when the damage is done. You
Right.
know? Like it's like.
Let's see it.
Here, I'll do a zoom in for you.
How long has this been happening for? Like when
See,
did you
that's the
notice?
thing. It's been happening probably for at this point.
3 years?
No, like 5+ years.
Oh, wow.
And it's pretty much stayed consistent. So that's why it's like I'm fine with that. You know, like it's like
It's not growing wider?
not really. I mean, you know me for a long
Yeah,
time.
it's like
been
always
pretty,
been like that.
Yeah, it's been pretty consistent.
I feel like the wear and tear from your headphones throughout the years is just
It's probably
maybe a little by little.
yeah,
It's like
sure.
if you lose hair from that part right up there, do you think it'll grow back? You know,
Probably not, I assume. I mean, I've taken well, speaking of which, we could get this in here too, okay? I've taken finasteride. You know what that is? It's like a hair growing pill. Roman has it. So, yes. So if you want to go check that out, it does work. It does work. I use it. So use that, obviously, if you want to go check out Roman products. It's just a pill every day, but you talk to a doctor and then make sure you're okay and everything. So, I honestly would recommend it if it works for your, health and the back end, but they have doctors that let you know. But more importantly, the Roman swipes. Obviously, most guys have tried different ways to last longer in bed, but thinking about baseball doesn't always work. That's why the folks at Roman and Online's men's health company that could help you with your hair, could help you with your ED, your dick game, and they could help you with your lasting longer in bed game. They got the Roman swipes, secret to lasting longer in bed, clinically proven way to last longer in bed. They're effective, easy to use, they're fast acting, but they don't require a prescription. Roman can ship swipes to you, in discreet, unmarked packaging, and each swipe packet is small enough to hide in your wallet for whenever you need it. Super easy to use. Take the swipe out of the packet, swipe it on, let it dry, you're good to go. That's it. Go to GetRoman.com/dogwalk to get your first month of swipes for just $5 when you choose a monthly plan. That's GetRoman.com/dogwalk. Go do that. Go get the finesse ride if you need it.
I feel like I need it.
Maybe.
Transition.
That's a good question if women take it or not. But no, I would seriously recommend it. It's definitely helped. Like, it hasn't, I don't think it's happened, but it definitely, I don't shed as much, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it makes sense you say that. I didn't know that because I'll comb my hair right when I get out of the shower.
Yeah, no.
That's probably not good. That's probably bad because I always see, the most on the comb.
Yeah.
The comb gets a little brushy.
Just brush before.
Yeah, but it's a guy in your 30s, it's going to happen,
Yeah.
For the most people, though. For most.
So would you get hair plugs?
I'm not opposed to it.
No.
I might take Dave up on it.
I think if
someday.
Dave offers it, you have to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
That's
think
a huge offer.
that's a nice offer. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was on the show, so I could hold him to it too. It's public.
Yeah.
It's public. It's not like he'll just fucking roast me in private for it. Yeah, but it's not I don't think it's bad enough though. But to be proactive.
If the crown got bad enough, would you shave it all off, go Costanza on the side, or would you go Mr. Clean? What would you do?
Here's the thing. I had a good argument with my buddy one time, and he lives and he digs his heels in all the time because he shaves. He goes Mr. Clean.
Nice.
But he swears no matter how old he gets that he'll never go donut. And I'm like, dude, once you're married and once you don't have to worry about shit and you're in your 60s, you'll not be bicking it still. You're going to go donut and it's fine. What's the big deal? You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, donut comes from laziness, not thinking it's a good style.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. So yes,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Totally. Yeah. You just don't care anymore. But I guess the argument is he married already?
No,
is he
he's my age and he.
All right, dude. Once you get a wife or girlfriend, you just don't give a shit about what you look like anymore.
He still
really.
swears he'll never go donut.
I mean, I respect that. Look at Pitbull. Look at.
Yeah, The Rock. Yeah, for sure.
I like a bald head. Bald heads are cool.
Do you?
If they have a good head shape.
Yeah, sometimes the back of their head, it could just be crunched up. It could be a total
And,
game
good
changer to have that
ears.
thing exposed.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But what if you're rocking a donut and you're someone who always wears a hat? It's you're not bald.
That's a catfish.
What do you think about the
That's
hat?
a catfish.
The hatfish?
Yeah, that's foul.
You think it's bullshit?
When I went get really drunk at bars,
Sounds like someone's boss.
You ever
call
gotten
people.
duped?
Yeah, I call people out. Wait, take off your hat.
Wow, they're fucking self-conscious about that, and then here you are telling them to strip.
Because it's just crazy.
No, it's a tough moment for dudes, though. I feel.
Yeah.
It's I'm sure you've had a lot of friends affected by it. Right?
Yeah.
Or no?
I can't think.
You just fucking hang out with a bunch of Fabios?
Yeah, I guess I have a lot of full-headed hair.
I guess so.
I'd rather someone own it. Don't hide it. If it happens, there's no shame in it. But
Well, look, hey, we're talking about this now with Jada Pinkett. The alopecia
Yeah,
just
exactly.
happened.
That's
Look at what happened there. You can get slapped over that.
Yeah, for real.
I mean, I like her haircut.
Her haircut?
Well, she has alopecia.
Yeah.
Which sucks.
You had a buddy that had alopecia, right?
Yeah, a kid I went to grade school with. You could tell he was losing his hair. We were probably 5th grade, so obviously not gonna be losing hair around then. And then I remember he was out of school for a while, and then teachers made an announcement. We're all 11. We don't know what fucking alopecia is, and Chris is gonna be coming back. He might look a little different. And yeah, it turns out it was just, as we know now, it's more popular, but it's just a straight hair loss disease. It has no other effects on your body at all. You're just your hair cells are just dead.
Your eyebrows too, right?
Yep, all hair.
See, now that was interesting. The talk between, is it worse to have it as a guy or a girl? And I think there's two very good sides of each argument.
Alopecia?
Yeah.
You're saying girl for body hair reasons, probably, right? No girl wants body hair.
No,
like that.
I think it's just because it's more socially acceptable for them to wear a wig.
Yeah.
Oh, totally.
You know? Like it's way more socially
And to
acceptable.
draw their eyebrows on.
Yeah.
Girls already do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if I just pulled off my wig? Just completely
legit.
bald underneath.
The eyebrows are tough. You know, I feel for them there. Everyone wants good eyebrows. I mean, yeah, as someone who has went bald before, we know.
Oh, that's true.
That's
Yeah,
true.
you've
I
gone
never
bald.
lost the eyebrows, but that was the thing I would be most worried
You were
about. You
concerned about?
can't tell your reactions. You have like no personality
Yes.
without eyebrows.
Yes, it frames your face, everything. Like if I didn't do my eyebrows, I would like look 12, fresh off the bone, just like you could not tell any expression I made.
So what is your argument for boys versus girls? Who's better bald?
Well, that's my point. Is that girls, it's more acceptable to wear wigs, and then
Gotcha.
guys, it's like, hey, you don't need. You could. A lot of guys are bald.
Yeah,
you know, so
right.
that's why it's a tough. What's your take, Thomas?
That's just a lot of work. I feel like it'd be easier for a guy, no?
Yeah, but girls, like, they still wear extensions. Like, it's still very right.
A girl can be
Guys-
bald
guys
without
I think
anyone
it
knowing.
Depends. I think
I've seen men have weaves all the time. Like I don't know how I fell
Really?
into this like TikTok area, but like, yeah, like it's a new
I've seen
thing.
I've seen those.
Yeah, they like shave it and then like glue it on.
Well, I think
and
I think those are like wigs. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
like
like a guy
weaves.
wig. Have you seen
I
those?
think toupee should be more acceptable.
Well, that's kind of what it's
Yeah.
like. I think.
But it's
You're
like a
talking about-
weave. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think toupee should be more acceptable?
Why not?
So hair plugs aren't working on an alopecia patient, right?
It's a good question.
I don't think so. I think I heard
Probably
before that
not,
there's
I would
something that
assume.
their body doesn't take to it. Or
Yeah,
something.
probably not. Like their
I think
follicles.
like hair plugs, like what Dave did. I think that should be more acceptable and more affordable because I feel like,
Yeah.
like what you said, it affects like almost every guy
Mm-hmm.
when they're like in their 30s, and like people get work done a lot more these days. So I feel like that should be lumped.
Well,
in
he
with-
has no shame in it. He's like, I don't.
I know,
give a fuck.
but I think it's
Yeah.
expensive, and it's not like
Yeah.
Oh, it's very expensive.
How
yeah.
much?
So
I think there's different ones. I know, like it could be as high as like 40 grand.
Shit,
It could be very high.
that's it's a lot of fucking money. I
It's a
might just
lot
go
of
bald.
money. Yeah, it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's why guys do.
And you have to get touch-ups, surgeries,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
I
It's all
thought
like
there's
that.
not like a janky version on the market,
You know there probably
like
is.
how they used to use fucking like insect legs or
Yeah,
whatever.
use the Carlos Boozer. They use shoe polish or something,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
have
Just
you
kinda-
seen the stubble tattoo?
Yes.
People get like permanent hair stubble tattoos on the
And eyebrows. Like people
I
get
could see
their
that.
eyebrows tattooed too.
I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. What? So you never lost your eyebrows, huh?
I was a very rare example. Like my doctor had been doing it for like 40 plus years. He said I was like the second person he's ever seen not lose all their hair, and the other one was a girl.
Wow.
Some thick ass hair on me.
That's
Damn.
that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Danny had the big C. If you
Yeah,
guys
I
don't
guess
know
we
by
should
now.
say that. When I was
Yeah.
like
Did you know?
16.
No, or were you just gonna sit here awkwardly?
No, I knew. I just never wanted to
lie.
bring it up. I knew.
Why? You could bring it up.
No, like Joey told me a while ago.
Yeah, these
I've
fuckers
always
brought it
known.
up yesterday.
Oh, really? Who did?
You guys remember I had my one headphone on, one headphone off. All I heard was once the C word drops, a record scratches, and I'm like, wait, what are you guys talking about?
Have they ever done a Sesame Street episode where Bert has the big C?
What's the setup here?
Well, that's like he's got very expressive eyebrows, right? Like I feel like that would be.
Bert
good.
has a unibrow, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I know they're very expressive eyebrows, and like they're all about like teaching lessons. I feel like that should be.
That's what a wild proposition. But
Should
no,
I write that?
I can't see that any of the puppets or Muppets. You know what? I heard isn't there like a trans Muppet now or
Well,
something
yeah,
like that?
Sesame Street's like great with like educational like lessons
Yeah.
for kids. So like that would be.
Yeah, okay.
That
One
would
of
be good
just,
episode.
Just
Yeah.
shave the Muppet's head.
And I don't,
yeah, I
like,
wouldn't be surprised if they've already covered.
yes,
Right?
like you've
Elmo
talked.
Elmo just comes out looking like a naked mole rat.
Yeah, I don't know. You talked about you just talked about eyebrows, and Bert's like number one eyebrow guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or Anthony Davis, I guess.
Anthony, we're talking unibrows.
Well,
Unibrows.
just in
You
general.
name two huge unibrow people, not eyebrows.
well, regardless.
Helga Pataki, Bob Pataki,
See,
Bob's Beepers.
Pataki.
What a pull.
Did Arnold's
Bob
grandpa have a big
Pataki.
one? No.
Arnold.
Arnold's grandpa.
Sport. No, he had the ball sack chin.
The ball sack chin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he had the butt chin.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. No, that's true.
Oh, that's a nice butt chin he had.
Do you guys all plug your eyebrows? Now I'm thinking about it.
No. I don't.
I feel like
we had this talk.
I feel like we had this talk because I mentioned that my hairdresser, every time I get a haircut, she asks if she wants to trim if I want my eyebrows trimmed, and I never know how to answer that. I'm always like, if you're asking, I feel like I should say yes, right? I'm like, I don't know. I've never had that asked to me before.
Well,
but trim versus pluck, like right there, and
it's like threaded. Yeah, we're talking. No, I haven't.
No,
I
haven't. That's two different things.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Tom's like, wait, are you about to like just lightly cut them, or like, am I about to be looking like have like the thin fucking lines above my eyes?
Couple snips, right? That's what we're talking.
Yeah, she just just trims them. I don't know.
Yeah, I always say yes. Why wouldn't you say yes?
Yeah,
well, because you don't want to come out looking like a fucking like mannequin or whatever. You don't know exactly what she's gonna do, what they mean by cut the eyebrows.
But it's like if they turn around and they grab a different tool, then I would ask questions. You know, if they had like a tweezer and like, I would ask questions.
Wax.
Yes, if they came back with a scissors, like go snip away.
So I've been going to a new barber. Shout out for all the recommendations on Twitter. But now it's a place where, and I know it's not that uncommon, but you don't see your back's to the mirror the whole time.
No.
How do you feel about that? So I said that because you're not always able to see. I
appreciate that.
But you're not always able to see the tools they're pulling. So if they ask you if you want your eyebrows
that's
trimmed, and they grab the fucking
staring
blade
at yourself for like a half hour, 45 minutes. It's a bit much.
Yeah, you point out you point out the colic.
Yeah, and like I always feel like you get like bad bitch face in that thing. Like you just sit there and you just look grumpy. You ever like realize how grumpy you look in a barber's chair?
Yeah, but then what's the alternative? Smiling at yourself?
I like it. I think it's like times like hype yourself up.
Wait, it's just you've fallen asleep in the chair, haven't you?
No.
I do.
You do?
Well,
you probably just talk the fucking people's ear off.
I hate talking in the salon. I don't know. I just, when I'm there, it's such a dreadful process. I have 3.5 hours to like get my hair done because I have to like do the highlights and everything. So I only go like twice a year.
Dude, yeah.
And so I just dead inside, and I'm just sit there quiet, just put my head down. Now I'll fall asleep usually sometimes.
Really?
But don't they need you to like lift your head up? Yeah.
Do you use a booster seat like you do? Like you're using now?
The encyclopedia.
I didn't think anyone would notice.
No, it's not your fault. It genuinely is a short sitting couch.
Yes.
So it's not your fault.
But no, I don't use a booster seat.
No.
They just really crank that bitch up high.
Do that?
Yeah, for anyone wondering, Danny and Hannah are not the same height. It looks like that on camera right now.
The booster seat kills me. She's the only one who I've seen had to use.
You can't see it. It's actually a good placement for her right now.
Oh,
you can't see
so I outed you? I apologize.
You rat.
I'm sorry.
Now they're going to know she has her shoes off, too.
I'm sorry. Oh, you got your shoes off, too?
You two can have a field day with her.
Oh, well, she took them off because last time they were mad at her because she had shoes on the couch, right?
Which is understandable, my bad.
How dare you?
It's all right. It's all right, but you only did that because your feet, you had a bad feet situation.
What?
Because, like, you were, like...
They were smelling.
I was like, no, I thought it was like a short thing. Like
honestly, yeah, I don't know if I could reach the ground sometimes. Like,
yeah, so that's
I don't
why
want my feet like dangling.
Yes, I'd rather do that than dangle. So congratulations, you're full time now.
Thank you.
If people didn't know, I think that announcement was in Stool Scenes last week. Go watch it. But congratulations.
Go subscribe.
Yeah,
fucking subscribe.
Subscribe or die.
Yeah,
you're stealing if you're consuming our content and not subscribing.
Just hit the button.
I like that. Yeah. I like that.
Okay, threats.
Pirates.
Did you ever feel bad about that? Like when you like piracy as a youngster?
No, never.
No?
Never ever.
LimeWire.
Really though? Like even as you got into the industry? Like
yeah,
what if your life
No.
Dude, if your life was dictated off of
But they're still millionaires.
You're raised with like seeing them.
But like say Barstool craps out tomorrow and we're like, hey, let's just start a Patreon. And someone was just ripping it off and not paying the $5 a month, you wouldn't be like, oh, that's scummy.
That's such a crazy, like, modern comparison to what you were talking about.
But like, it makes you think that way now with this job. It does.
No. Okay. It's just different. Like, you're talking about, like, LimeWire days. I did not feel bad for, like,
LimeWire days
taking, like,
different.
a Lil Wayne song off.
Sure. LimeWire days is different because you just didn't know any better. But I'm saying the older I get. What do you mean?
Everyone knew. That's like.
So does that mean you pay for porn?
Yeah, good question.
No, but I think I think I do have like changed my stance within the years and like, hey, it's kind of fucked up.
Oh, really? You got a Brazzers subscription then?
I mean, no, I don't. I did. They gave me codes one time though.
Okay.
That was kind of sick.
How much is that?
A Brazzers subscription?
Rattle off the numbers immediately.
I have no idea. Let me go look.
Yeah, Tom, pull Dave in here real quick.
I'd probably guess around.
Eddie's not typing anything in. He's
he's like closing all his tabs.
Just type Brazzers.com. Enter Brazzers.
It popped up right away. Eddie put in B and Brazzers came up.
Very graphic. Oh, they want my email. I'm not doing that. I can't do that. Member area. Very graphic.
Come on. You're telling me the autofill didn't show up for you?
No, it didn't show up.
No, not if you use incognito mode.
True.
No, it didn't show up.
Regardless, I think the mindset when you're younger and downloading off LimeWire is like these
but
people
you're
are
young. Yes, sure, yes, it's a little different with that. But at some point, like these porn girls aren't like rolling in dough.
Are they not?
Some are. For like with OnlyFans, it's definitely been a huge benefit. For them. Like,
but a lot don't
yes.
get paid like at all.
Yeah,
and they have a very short lifespan career.
Like I feel like there was a big
like running backs.
A lifespan.
And like they're like running backs. That's a great way to put them. Like Lisa Ann's been on a lot of Barstool things, and I feel like she explains it well. Like the people who were back in the day, like her, who like did like the super signed up version, like those people got paid, and then there was like a middle gap that like kind of got screwed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I don't know. That's my takeaway.
Pay for porn. That's what I got.
I think it only applies to porn. I don't think about piracy at all other than that.
Yeah,
No?
I agree.
Yeah.
So even like Cumtown, those guys.
Yeah, that's a good example.
You know, they're a good example. Yeah, they don't like their show is so crazy that I don't think they have ads, or maybe they don't. Maybe
yeah, they do.
They do. Okay, maybe I'm wrong then, I guess. But they're on there because like they don't want to censor their content.
Yeah.
So.
And they probably, I don't know, they strike me as, not exactly millionaires, but that people,
they do well.
People, a good chunk of their income is lost because their Patreon episodes get uploaded to YouTube. Mm-hmm. I think that's a good example.
Dang.
And not even on top of that, Danny, see, the people who are uploading those to YouTube have hundreds of thousands of views, and they're getting paid on them.
Yep.
What do you think of that?
That's shitty.
That pisses me off.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
that happened to us. I got pissed off about that.
Did it happen to us?
Yeah, one of like our own clips was like uploaded by itself by some like rogue YouTube channel and got like more views than
really?
my original stuff.
Yeah, the video of the dozen allegations.
Oh yeah, like on from our podcast.
Yeah, I don't even know if that account would is big enough to make money, which is even weirder. But I guess get the subscribers up and then you can make money.
I see where you're coming from now.
Yes.
100%.
Like Mr. Beast. You guys familiar with Mr. Beast?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Monster.
Yeah.
Like it's like hundreds of millions of views.
Yeah.
Like there is definitely accounts out there. I mean, they probably get flagged right away now because he's so popular and he's literally the biggest YouTuber, that people are just making like channels and just re-uploading
like
shit. Yes, yeah. Exactly. Even like people who clip Rogan. That's why Rogan stopped doing it live. Because people were out clipping him and out beating him.
Yeah, before his guys could do it.
And they were going viral.
Wait, then what do you think about the people who do the summaries, or they're in the video and they're not just reaction
with commentary?
Yeah.
I think that's different. I think that's a different spin.
And like those reaction guys, they work their way around it, or else their videos will get pulled. Like you can only have so much of the song. If they do like a reaction to a song, you can only have so much of the song in. Like so many other videos, all right, hopefully YouTube doesn't take this down this time. Mm-hmm. So yeah, there's definitely ways around it. I don't know exactly what, but guys like Mr. Beast, that's what I mean. It's hard for me to empathize because I know you're a millionaire.
They're making that much. But the same thing. And listen, I'm not gonna fucking say I'm not wagging.
I'm getting
my finger at people.
I think it's wrong. I'm just saying.
Yes,
from
I'm
my
not wagging my
perspective,
finger.
I don't.
Yeah, because it's the same thing. Let's be honest. There's been fights I haven't paid for.
Yeah.
So that's same shit. But
yeah, those are hard though.
What do you mean?
Like they really done their job. I thought you were talking about big, more grand scale things, not like podcasts. But when it comes to movies and music and
you're talking.
Fights, it's actually kind of you're wind up paying for it just because it's they do a good job at making it as hard as possible to find a good stream that won't crap out.
So you're saying you're not crying for Paramount, you're not crying for Warner Brothers if you download a movie.
No.
Yes, and my point is like for smaller.
Yeah.
People, I guess.
Huh. Well, do you feel guilty when you like? I know all of us probably clicked on like the playlist to watch. Like, you know, as a viewer, do you feel guilty then?
What, like you're saying on YouTube?
Yeah.
I mean, YouTube's weird. YouTube's like, I don't know. Like, I feel like that's their job to like get it off there if it's not on there.
I know.
That's how I feel about YouTube.
I don't feel guilty at all.
And YouTube's pretty damn good about like flagging shit. Like, I mean, if we turn on a fucking Drake song right now, this show would be removed in 2 seconds, right?
You're telling me.
It's crazy.
No.
Like, they're super on
It's
their
different.
shit.
It's very different.
Really?
Like, I mean, it's like very like case to case basis. Like sometimes they'll keep it up, but they'll just rip out any possibility of you making money off of it. It's called like demonetizing it, but like your video will still be there. Then it depends on like, sometimes they'll just have the video up and it'll just be like mute because they'll just physically like mute the music. And then sometimes it's taken down. It's always like a case by case thing.
What about Rough and Rowdy? It's a good example.
Yeah, don't pirate Rough and Rowdy, scumbags.
But I'm just saying, like, you know, the West Virginia people are battling for that money.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right, Ed. I'm gonna start paying for porn now.
No, I'm not. Listen, I'm just trying to provoke thought here.
You're right.
Are you how prevalent? Because YouTube's headquarters is in San Fran, right? Do you hate San Fran? Do you hate when people say San Fran?
I know. I don't hate it.
So it's there, right? Isn't it in?
I actually didn't know that.
Or maybe it's in LA. Regardless.
Silicon Valley?
Yeah. I thought it was in Silicon Valley though.
Maybe.
It might be.
I could look it up.
Is it how like prevalent is that? Like people out there like trying to be like dedicated YouTubers?
I feel like it's different from like Northern California and Southern California. I mean, like it's very like tech oriented more so. I feel like in the Bay Area, like Silicon Valley, all that.
So it's more people trying to work behind the scenes, like the engineers and whatnot, and the people trying to be.
So like I feel like LA is more of that. Like, are you asking about like people trying to do like content, like YouTubers?
Yeah, or just like
LA.
Well, yeah, I get that, but I didn't know how. Just like West Coast in general, I was saying.
It's
like,
I mean, it's so
even,
different. Yeah.
Even with the age gap, like you're much. I mean, you're a lot younger than all of us, right? I would say.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm 24.
You're 24, but like I'm 31. Danny's 29. Tom's
29.
29. That's an age gap for sure.
It's in San Bruno. I don't know where that is.
San Bruno. So like, there's definitely a thing where like we met. Like I don't know what it's like for like how many girls at U of A or whatever were like, this is what I want to do. Like I'm trying to make it on YouTube.
Oh, so you know, like on the Day Porno show, you like talked. Maybe it was BFFs.
Yeah.
They talked about Brooke Schofield. She was like in my sorority. She literally just like, I want to do this career, and then went to LA and she did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's like, I know a lot of people try to do it, but like kudos to her for like actually like grinding it out. You know, like, I mean. I feel like there's like levels of it. Like some people just want to be influencers on Instagram, maybe get like free codes for clothes.
Yeah.
And then some people actually like want to make content or like, I don't know, but the West Coast is definitely very different. And like age wise, yeah, I guess way more intense with like trying to be on social media in that sense.
Yeah, that's interesting. Just the youth in general, like how many fourth graders are trying to be YouTubers right now. It's like how everyone wanted to be like a rapper back in the day. It's so easy. They all have phones. You could do it.
YouTuber and gamer. In that
Twitch.
In that vein. Yeah. I don't know.
We'll have to get some kids on this show.
Yeah, we had on our old podcast, we had a couple high schoolers on once.
Yeah, they let us know about like the latest vapes and like how they do their promposals now.
Yeah,
very insightful.
They said kids don't dip no more. That made me sad.
Oh.
Yeah, they all vape. It's so much easier.
When I park at Oz Park, there's like Lincoln Park bullies who just wait to see me screw up a parallel park.
Oh, really?
They've literally laughed at me before.
Well, and they're just vaping on like the stairs.
Yeah, they're like on their bikes and just like laughing, and I'm like doing it 8 times, sweating traffic.
That's actually a good question. All three of you vape, right?
Yeah.
I really don't. I have very love-hate relationship, but I think I'm officially off it.
Okay, so you're off.
Oh, please.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I don't believe that.
What's your protocol on allowing someone to get a puff, to get a drag?
wait, you just ripped my posh at the event. You're like, oh, give me.
Yeah, see, desperate times call for desperate measures. But I'm not like...
You're not buying it. You've weaned yourself off that.
I've told myself I'm not going to buy it anymore, but sometimes if I'm drinking at an event indoors like that, I guess.
So you're the worst kind of person.
Yeah.
Can you wink if you're saying this publicly
The
because
worst type of person.
someone thinks you quit?
No. Okay. Like sometimes I'll do like if I don't have like a snus, an on pouch, like if it's usually if I'm like drinking and I want some nicotine. So yeah, it's not worth me.
Do you have a protocol? Like, is it you'll give anyone? Doesn't matter.
I'm just bad at saying no.
No.
So like the furthest I'll go is like give them like an annoyed face, and then like I don't know, people live their life that way.
You don't like doing it. Like,
no,
you don't
I hate it.
You
It's
don't
annoying.
like. You don't like sharing it.
No.
Okay.
I mean, who does? Who likes sharing?
I'll share it to get everyone else on that nicotine addiction, so I don't feel like a little rat. But after the fourth ask, and like, if it's not like, if they're walking away with it, it's like, where are you going? Come back.
So I asked because I was at a bar with a friend this weekend, and he asked the bartender for a puff of hers.
Oh no, it can't be a stranger. It can't be a stranger.
That's too
crazy.
much.
And she was beyond disgusted.
That's terrifying.
No, you can't. That's crazy.
It can't be the bartender, and it can't be a stranger if you're asking someone for a puff.
Okay, all right.
I'll say no to a stranger.
Yeah, no.
This is a society. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'd be appalled.
A stranger's a hard no every time.
A hard no.
Hard.
Hard no.
That reminds me of the homeless guy at our old office who asked you for a swiggy or Gatorade.
Oh, fucking inhumane, dude.
No, but the thing was, my favorite part about that story was that it was the first sip. So he's like, dude, it's no big deal. Like, hey, first sip.
Yeah.
Like, it'll be like...
So you're going to get first sip on my Gatorade.
And the guy thought he was like, it was better that he was asking for first sip. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, so he could get the first sip.
Yeah.
Everyone wants the first. He doesn't want my germs. I don't want his.
Classic.
Oh, man.
Disrespect.
I love that.
Some of those homeless guys piss me off over there.
That's hilarious.
They would be like picky. Like I remember I was giving them one. They asked for like something. I offered them food. And like, I don't like those chips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's always...
Standards.
That's always the best, is when you just, there's just no appreciation.
Right.
And we dropped off a bunch of shit one time. He's like, yeah, can you go to CVS and get me this? It's like, no. I'm like, sorry.
One time,
I tried my best.
My roommate, he was by a McDonald's and there was a homeless guy out there. And the homeless guy was like, man, can you please give me some food? I'm starving. He's like, yeah, I got you. And the guy orders a sundae.
Really?
Ice cream.
That's
like who's starving and just gets ice cream?
Yeah, I mean, sweet treat.
Yeah.
he needed a sweet treat.
For you to be like, I'm starving, I need food. Yeah, I'll do a vanilla swirl. Sprinkles.
Hot fudge.
Yeah.
I like when they have standards. That's fun.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
No, beggars can't be choosers.
I had a bunch of Quest cookies that I didn't like that I gave someone the other day. He's like, oh, grandma cookies. Thanks, man. Those would be great. I was like, oh, man, you're gonna be disappointed with the taste difference. But they're going to be better for you at least.
Wait, so do you guys like sharing like food?
No. Generally, like if I take a sip or someone takes a sip, waterfall.
Waterfall,
I'm okay with waterfall.
What about a bite of a sandwich?
Rip off.
Rip off.
No, like it's not a sharing thing. It's more like a sanitary thing.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'll take a swig, like whatever. But like waterfall, and if it's a sandwich, like rip off. Don't plant those jaws and get those lips where you're gonna pull off, and then I'm gonna be touching your lips.
Ripping a sandwich could be pretty hard for some
messy.
sandwiches.
Or you cut, whatever. You cut a piece.
I mean, what if you don't? How many times do you have a knife on you?
Well, what's your opinion? You're all about it?
It's a crazy ask for a bite of a sandwich. Is like insane ask. Like it has to be family.
So I'll give a bite.
That's crazy. I
wouldn't take a bite though.
No,
I would give it. I wouldn't. There's certain foods you should never share. Like ice cream. Sharing the same spoon is disgusting.
That's where you draw the line.
And then like soups, and then
soup's pretty gross. But
those are like you can easily grab a spoon.
How about like a nice scoopity scoop spaghetti, and you're just
Lady in a Trampet with
no. But
noodles?
you just know that there was definitely a stringer that.
I'd rather just get their own plate for them, and I'll like portion it out.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine too.
What about?
But I'm not a germaphobe.
What about last one? What about someone asking for a nugget? Like you got a 6-piece and they want one of them.
Oh yeah, I mean, That's all like certain situations.
Really puts friendships to the test right there.
So yeah.
Depends how hungry I am. Okay. I'll always share.
I think that like you always give one, but sometimes you'll be happier about it than others, right?
I make them remember.
Not the last
Yeah, I
one.
can picture
Not the
doing it.
last nugget.
I say-
That's like kind of
yeah.
messed up.
I do hate when people don't ask and they just grab.
Yeah.
Barbaric.
You can't do that.
That's White
course
Sox
not.
Dave.
Does he do that?
Oh,
Oh, all the
definitely.
time, dude.
Really?
What? I thought these were for the office.
You can't do that.
I tweeted
Yeah.
about that one time. I think we talked about that at it was like the country club or something. I got like tater tots, and he just was like reaching across, just like I wound up sitting there. He wound up eating more than I did, and I think he was saying he was like, "I'm waiting for my food. I'll give you some of my cums." I'm like, "Well, I don't want to eat
Can't do that.
my tater tots."
He declared Tom's food for the table.
Yeah.
It was just me and him. It was just me and him sitting there.
This is tough too because we almost made it the whole show without talking about White Sox Dave.
Yeah, sorry.
But barbaric move. Barbaric move.
From a barbarian.
Yeah. From a barbarian. Yeah.
I just want to like buy fries to see if he'll do it or
See
something.
if he'll do it. Just put it between you guys.
Lay down the
But I
White
feel
Sox
like-
Dave trap.
I feel like he's like, we're not as close. Or like I'm like so new that he'd be too.
Yeah, he wouldn't
afraid
do it to you.
You have like a personality where like you could,
But I think
could
he'd
fuck with
ask.
you.
I think he'd ask me. Maybe I'll just place him there and leave it unattended.
yeah, we should do a little bear
Yeah,
trap.
White Sox Dave trap.
Look for that next duel scene.
Yeah.
Little bear trap.
Have him hanging from the ceiling by his ankle.
Yeah. No, it's interesting. I'm trying to think of what else would be a no-go.
Food sharing wise?
Yeah.
Oh, never sharing toothbrushes.
Oh, come on.
Oh, yeah. Well, not even.
Who
I'm
does
just letting
that?
everyone know that.
So what
that's
about with your
terrible.
boyfriend?
That's disgusting.
Ew. Yeah.
That's like
That's disgusting. Yeah.
one of my
Does anyone
exes
do
did
that?
I'm
that.
just saying. People definitely do that for sure.
One of my exes did that before, and I found out he used it, and it was like, I don't think I've ever gotten more like angry in my life.
Really?
You can't be
It's
sharing.
Well,
so
you have.
gross. Oh yeah, I mean,
With
yeah.
another ex. But
Yeah.
Hopefully
But,
not the same
I
guy.
just think it's so gross. Like if you are sleeping over at a place, like you don't have a toothbrush, just like the toothpaste on the finger. Like if you want to brush your teeth.
What a crock of shit that was, too. What do you toothpaste on the finger?
It makes sense on paper.
Does it?
Yeah.
You might as well just squirt it in and swish it around.
I mean, yeah,
It makes yourself
just
feel
don't
better.
use another person's toothbrush.
It's so
Yeah, it's
like, what an
just like getting
uncomfortable.
it's more like just like getting the taste
Yes.
of the
Yeah.
It's like a
Uncomfortable
mouthwash type of thing.
sensation.
You know that you tried.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're a country thunder. You lost your toothbrush first night.
Oof.
You need something. But yeah, you can't be sharing plaque like that. You got to draw a line somewhere. Anyone
Yeah.
who thinks that's acceptable is a dog.
How often do you change out your toothbrush?
Oh God.
Probably quarterly.
Quarterly?
Yeah.
Really though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at it.
It's all dependent on like dentist trips for me.
True.
Because that's when you get stocked up.
You get fucking 8 things of floss that
The
you don't use.
Toothbrush industry is kind of like they're selling it to the dentists, right? Like they're not giving it that for free because I feel like they're missing out on a huge market because people
Wait, yeah.
just get them for free.
I have a lot of people going electric toothbrush lately.
I was just gonna ask that. I have a traveling electric one, but I like the brush.
What does it mean? What do you mean traveling?
I just have it when I traveled a lot for work.
You got to bring that thing in a duffel bag in the airport. It's gonna get you hauled up at security.
Yeah, I mean technically every toothbrush is traveling.
Yeah, right. It's not.
It really isn't. It's like the with the cap and everything. You know what? I don't use an electric toothbrush.
I don't like them.
I don't like them either.
I don't like them.
It's too much.
Yeah, it's
I agree.
Yeah, it's just no, I don't like them.
Yeah.
too much work.
And you got to do it lightly, apparently. Like if it doesn't work if you don't.
If
do
you
it.
like really get in
like
there.
really.
Yeah,
brush.
people just hold it up to their mouth and like they don't move the brush at all. It's like
Yeah.
Yeah.
you could fucking twirl
Get in
yourself.
there.
There's some things we can still do on our own before robots completely take over.
Are your toothbrushes like the difference between hard bristle and soft bristle?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kind of.
hard and soft. Yeah.
Like which one do you guys have? I have sensitive gums.
a big thing for toothbrushes
you?
with me is you got to have the tongue brusher on the flip side. Not all of them have it.
Oh, it's a crock of shit.
No,
too.
it's not. That's how your breath smells.
That's how your breath smells. Yeah.
No, that's a crock of shit though.
No,
you
it's
could,
not.
But you could just also use a brush.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
my
I mean,
point.
yeah.
Well, sometimes I'm a big gagger when I use the brush.
Are you, dude?
Yeah.
People who gag when I feel bad for
I
them.
do.
Do you?
I like tear up.
Like legitimately, you just constantly are just brushing your teeth.
Yeah.
And you're just,
Because I just want to brush my tongue and just get it
do
over
that.
with. And I'm like,
I had a buddy in college who every time he went to the bathroom and he heard him gagging, it's like, oh, it must be brushing his teeth.
Yeah.
Like he was
There's got to
bad.
be, there's got to be alternatives to mint. Is there?
Is it the mint though, or is it just?
I think a lot of people. I had a friend who hated the mint. Hated the mint. He hated the mint.
This is a White Sox Day thing again. But
what?
One of the funniest outtakes of all time. It had me in fucking tears when I was filming him getting ready for the White Sox game. Yeah, Danny was there, and he goes, yeah, get me brushing my teeth. This will be good because blue makes me gag. He called it blue, like the blue toothpaste.
This morning of the Cusack altercation.
Yeah, it was the morning of the Cusack. He goes,
blue?
and it was in the video, and it was
colors make him puke.
Yeah, he goes, the blue makes me gag. So get this, and he starts brushing his teeth.
Is he talking about? There's certain toothbrush. A toothpaste. I'm blanking on the name, but it's not your average Crest. It's kind of like the dark blue. I'm forgetting what
Colgate.
it's called. Like kind of like a Colgate. Some are more.
Like
much
the
different kinds of mint.
Some are gross. Some you can get like a mint cut right from the fucking mint leaf. And
correct.
It's like, that's disgusting. And some are like the kids' bubble gum. That was always a treat.
Fuck that.
Disgusting.
Is it the taste of the mint that does it for you too?
No.
It's for me. It's whenever I'm hungover, brushing my teeth. It's the second hardest thing in the morning. I don't know what it is. This morning I had a couple cocktails last night and I fucking
I feel
dry heaved.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not great.
Yeah.
I feel that.
I feel like that's the best part. It's like you get that taste out of your mouth, that dehydrated fucking.
It has to be a combination of mint with just.
I don't think it's the mint.
I think it's mint.
No.
I know it. I get the pre-puke drools as soon as that.
Ooh.
Before I even touch the tongue.
Oh, the drools is tough.
Oh yeah, you know it, and you're just brushing your teeth, knowing that you're gonna have to rebrush them again. It's a vicious cycle. You brush your teeth, it makes you puke, but now you gotta brush your teeth because you puke.
Wait, I feel like you just have maybe a drinking problem.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it seems like this only happens after you drink.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
you know what he does, right? If he's at the bar and he has to barf, he's like, "No gum, please. Just Rumplements."
No, get the fuck out of here. But that's what my friend does.
That's how he cleans the palate.
No, it's not. Okay, first of all, acting like I'm a puke at the bar guy. It's not true at all.
I can make out with chicks because I took Rumplements.
That's not true at all. But no, some people out there won't be giving out names, but they rely on Rumplemans as if it's Listerine.
Oh my god.
You're not a puke at the bar guy?
Huh? No,
When's the last time you puked at a bar?
Last Saturday.
Oh, you did?
No, I met him.
Hannah is a new slanderer in this office. I already got enough of you guys.
You've been a bully at the desk.
It's not true.
Are you? I feel like you have a bad stomach pump story.
Oh no!
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you're so little.
You once puked black in high school.
Yeah.
Wait, I have puked.
Yeah, I feel like you had there was a very concerned time for you when you had a little too much.
Oh yeah, all the petite girls they start out with vodka for some reason growing up, and why do you think that's a good idea? And then they learn the hard way, and you lose some of them along the way.
Yes, I always thought it was smart. One of my friend's parents, it was always like, hey, if you're gonna drink, no spirits. You know what I mean? Just stick with
that's what my dad says.
Like the cool parents rule. Yeah,
it's smart though. It really makes a lot of sense.
But no girl likes the taste of beer growing up.
No, it's not that. It's like I just have only so much room for liquids. The carbonation just
fucks you up.
That's fair.
I'm drink to get drunk. I'm not just drinking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I feel like
I saw Hannah at the Barstool bar on a Tuesday night just by herself taking back a bourbon. Actually, so you do just
really
drink to drink. No, I was just doing a slander off.
No, it would be vodka.
I would be impressed if she was doing that. That's kind of like a badass move. I feel like I wish I was cool enough to be like a bourbon guy. But
now
I'm
I feel
not.
pressured to do that.
But also, I don't know if it's a known thing, but Marty Mush has a very strange way of drinking.
So is Glenny, bro.
Oh,
Glenny's
really?
the same way. Yeah, they just take shots.
Yeah, Marty Mush
will
he'll just take shots of vodka throughout the night.
Yep, exactly.
Yes, that's what I do.
Glenny will always
wild.
order vodka and a Diet Coke, or 2 shots of vodka and a Diet Coke, and I'm like, so every time, and he's always like, hey,
so
you
he
want a
just
shot?
legit chases with the Coke.
It's just efficient.
But he's always drinking Nooners and stuff. What do you mean?
Oh yeah, he'll drink that too.
Yeah.
But when he's like,
I think,
Okay,
but
club
for
mode.
but for Glenny, I think he's doing it for dietary reasons.
no, I don't think so. He's changed
with the Coke.
No, I mean he used to be a very adamant Bud Heavy guy. I would have this talk with him back in the day, and I always thought that was crazy.
I think he switched from that initially, and then he switched to a strict seltzer guy. But but now he's changed. He's evolved again. You probably have, yes.
Even more efficient.
The last time I was
saying, I think
it's in the final stage.
I think in his ideal
Venusaur.
world, wouldn't he still be just ripping Bud Heavies? He loves Bud Heavies. I mean, that was the last.
I'm sure it started as a health thing, and now it's turned into a
habit.
Yes, but you say that. I do feel like these seltzers have changed the game for girls.
I hate
where
seltzers.
they could do that instead of spirits initially.
You know,
No, I hate seltzers. I just
Do
think
you?
they're secretly water.
Really?
I was gonna
Water.
say, I
High
don't know.
Noon's awesome though.
Yeah.
Well, it's not
Like,
seltzer.
Yeah, it's vodka.
not, yeah.
Vodka,
Yeah.
vodka
But like they
I'll
don't.
put more vodka in
It just bothers me how they're never clear on what exact
Responsibly.
liquor is in the seltzer. Like just tell us.
It's malt.
Yeah.
Malt.
It's malt, but it's like
Like what's malt? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. And like the consistency across the board between like, White Claw versus like a Bud Light seltzer, like Corona seltzer, you just don't really know what you're getting.
But like, bro, malt is in like the shitty beers that you were drinking in high school.
I
Like,
know.
That's like the
Yeah, the Mickeys.
yeah, like the really shit stuff.
Cold 45.
Yeah.
Four Locos.
That's malt. Four Locos they've changed a lot actually.
I know their formula changed.
But no, I think they're really
took out
good.
the
They
battery
do.
acid.
I think they do a lot of ads and stuff for us. So I think they're like they did that video I shot last week. It was good.
Okay.
I love Four Locos.
Yeah. All right then. I think we've had a nice go at it today.
Yeah.
Right?
Now I want to drink.
Another nice look behind the scenes of Barstool
Yes.
Chicago.
Also, I thought your voice is not back.
Yeah, I kind of think it is.
It's definitely. It was for a second. This show, it was.
Yeah,
not.
I think
because
I
I'm
think we
hunched
just
down, my
witnessed-
neck.
maybe.
How about now?
So we got to get you like a zero gravity chair to do the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
But you know what I mean? It was
How
not.
about now?
Yeah.
Like I've heard it the last couple of days, and it's definitely been back, but it wasn't back.
You're-
just
you're-
No, yeah, it
Yeah.
was. Yeah.
My
I
chiro
think we
says
just
it's the
witnessed
posture.
it go away.
How about now? If
No,
my neck is
you're
back.
you're
You're not
still
in-
you're still like 2007 Lil Wayne.
That's such a compliment.
I
Thank
know.
you.
it
and you're
is.
not you're not speaking into the microphone. So
Well, did you tell everyone that your update is like your doctor said you had a vocal cord damage or something?
Oh yeah, my chiro one of my vocal cords paralyzed, and then I went to the chiro because like I was just looking up a ton of stuff, and they think like one of my discs or like it's a nerve is being pinched, so I'm supposed to go get an ultrasound on my neck. But he did this like technique that I showed him a YouTube video of like, do this. I know that sounds like a sketch chiro to just do it, but he did it.
Listen.
What? Do you keep me giving our doctors orders?
What?
She's like telling her chiropractor what to do? Isn't it vice versa? It's a power move. I'm just perplexed by it.
I mean, yeah, he did it, but it helped a lot. I felt like my disc move a little bit.
Nice.
And
Well,
then suddenly I have my voice more.
Yeah, you're on the road to.
yeah, it sounds better.
You're on the road to recovery, but it definitely comes in and out. I feel so.
Yeah.
Best wishes to you.
Yeah,
we'll
we'll get
check back in sometime soon.
I get so many DMs about it too.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, it's all right.
all good, I assume.
Gargle rocks. Like, well, when's the voice from hell ever going to come back? Like, I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Nah,
Sorry
it's
to
fine.
hear
It's kind of funny. I think it's funny.
Tom Lay, we're good.
Yeah, I think we're good. Just subscribe.
Subscribe to the
Please.
YouTube Barstool Chicago. Yeah, there should be new stuff coming too.
Mm-hmm.
And there might be changes with this show. I might be doing a new show, so keep your eyes peeled.
What?
Oh.
New stuff coming.
Whoa.
Teaser. You like that? That was a good teaser. It's a good time for a teaser. The people who stuck around listening to us talk about bullshit for 45 minutes, they deserve the nugget.
The scene after the Marvel credits.
Yeah, they deserve the nugget. They deserve. So yeah, there might
That's
be
how
some
we-
changes with
yeah.
this show. So keep your eyes out. And there's a new show on the horizon. So that's all we got. That's all I got. Thank you for listening. That's it for today. We'll see you all tomorrow.